The show has taken us to many exotic locales in our lives, but none as exotic as scenic. Oh yeah, there it is. New Jersey. Zombie guy is just perfect for this. He's as excited as we are to go to the New Jersey Pine Barrens. Who's ready to meet some pinies?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello
yeah. Again?
To our next episode.
Nobody remembers you.
Hey.
I don't want to be on camera.
Okay, well, this is our lovely and talented friend Lucy, who is kind enough to drive us to drop-off points and then wait to pick us back up. And she basically eats the food we don't get to eat for the 21 days. Is this your first time in the New Jersey Pine Barrens?
It is actually. Yeah, first time. It's a lifelong goal of mine. Actually, it's on my bucket list for places I want to go. So.
I used to date a girl in Edison, New Jersey, but we don't want to talk about that. So.
All right.
And action.
Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Road to Nowhere. I'm your host, Dallas Collins.
And I'm Hank Souza.
And we are here in the heart of the Pine Barrens Wilderness in New Jersey, a vast stretch of untamed wilderness where for the next 21 days, we will be attempting to survive off nothing but the wilderness.
You know, a lot of people, when they think about New Jersey, they think of smog, highways, and that one movie by Zach Braff, but there is actually a bustling wilderness that can be very dangerous in the Garden State. Far more scary than any Kevin Smith movie you've ever seen.
This is also a very, very special episode because for the first time on this show, we will be entering an area of the wilderness that is supposedly haunted. We'll be discussing some of those urban legends coming up shortly.
And hopefully this will be airing in October, so it can be our Halloween episode, our first ever Halloween episode. And if it isn't, then man, those executives at the Home and Garden channel, you're really slipping, folks. Get a grip on your audience. As part of our 21-day survival challenge, we've been allowed 3 personal items to help with survival. Now, I want to mention that these 3 personal items are very important because any advantage you can have in the wilderness could be the difference between life or death.
Absolutely.
But other than these 3 personal items and flashlights, which we were allotted because without light we're just dead in the woods, other than these items, we have nothing more than what a backpacker would have if they had intended to be out for an afternoon and ended up stuck for a week. So, Dallas, why don't you show them what you've got?
Yeah, so today I have brought my knife / flint fire starter. I have my military grade compass, and I have brought my lucky slingshot.
Nice. Well, I have brought my utility knife. Very, very important to always have a knife.
Absolutely.
Both of us need a knife. Knives are very important. They're all-purpose tools, and they allow you to very much survive. So I have my knife. Then I have a canteen for gathering water, obviously. Water is extremely important, much more important than food. A lot of people think that they need to obtain food immediately. You can live 2 weeks, 3 weeks without food. But water, you've got days. So I have this canteen here so we can get the basics because we'll want to have fresh water first. Then we'll want to attempt to obtain shelter and food. And then, of course, the most important element, my sunglasses.
Sunglasses, survival gear. Nice.
I have sensitive eyes. Do you want a blind partner in the woods?
Not necessarily. I think that would put a damper on my trip.
Well, and if it makes you feel better at home, folks, these sunglasses are about as useful as his slingshot.
What are you talking about? My slingshot is very, very useful. I have hit many, many things with my slingshot.
Your knuckles don't count. But now we need to go further into the woods and eventually find the right campsite for our first night in these spooky, haunted Witches Woods.
That's right.
And we're going to talk a little bit more about the stories behind the New Jersey Pine Barrens in just a minute. But first, I got to scratch my ass. They're not going to use that part, I'm sure. I just thought that would be, you know.
I'm not going to scratch your ass.
One of the biggest legends.
Well, dude, take off your sunglasses.
Pretty cool in them, right?
Take off the sunglasses, dude.
One of the most famous legends surrounding the New Jersey Pine Barrens is, of course, the Jersey Devil, a story of Mother Leeds in the early 1700s who had 12 children and said, if she had a 13th child, may it be born a devil. And apparently, it sure was. And since then, the Pine Barrens in particular have been haunted by this creature with hooves, wings, and terrifying red, beady eyes. Now, that being said, it's very important that I point out that in the state of New Jersey, there is a high population of cranes. And cranes, if you look at a picture, they kind of look a lot like what people describe as the Jersey Devil. So most people, most skeptics, myself included, have dismissed the Jersey Devil pretty much entirely as people seeing cranes at night, because if you look at the woods, you're going to notice they seem pretty affable, pretty nice, even on a gloomy October day. But I'll tell you right now, and you will find out shortly in the program, when the sun goes down, these woods became... we could put a cut in there. These woods become very, very scary. I think that worked. I like that one.
Yeah, I think it was
They
fun.
can cut that slip up out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, why are we discussing urban legends on a nature show? Now, it's important to remember that fear is your number one enemy out here. People tell stories about the woods because they're afraid of the unknown, and that is what gets you into trouble out here. Now, you can't go into the woods worrying about witches and goblins and demons. What you really have to worry about is clean water and fresh food. You can't let fear sink in. The moment you do, you start to panic. And panic is the number one reason why people get lost and they die in the woods. So we're here to teach you how to survive using, just what's in front of you. How to survive, a bear attack, how to get clean water, how to get fresh food. This is why we're here, to teach you how to survive.
So how much cash money do you want to bet that you can hit anything other than a tree with your slingshot?
I'm not placing bets right now.
Well, I mean, obviously, when we get back, you're going to pay. See, he'd be fine with placing a bet, folks, if he thought he could win.
$500.
$500?
$500. I will bet you $500 I can hit something with my slingshot. You gave me so much crap about that.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You make it $750, you got a deal.
$7.50, sure.
$750. That's what makes me holla.
You're on.
You're in?
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
All right. Well, then we'll shake hands. I don't like
All
to.
right.
I know you don't watch them, but I appreciate it.
Well, we all know you don't like to use toilet paper out here.
Oh man. Well, I'm getting the camera out. It's just one second.
Oh my God. I don't believe this. New Jersey's great. Excuse me? Sorry to bother you or interrupt or whatever it is that you're doing. We were just passing through and couldn't help but notice whatever it is you're doing.
Why do you have a camera?
We host a nature survival show. I'm Hank, and this is Dallas, and we are surviving in the woods for 21 days in the Pine Barrens. And wait, why are you asking me? What are you? Pardon the intrusion, but what are you guys doing here?
We're performing a ritual.
Are you Wiccan?
I suppose you'd call us that in some sense, yeah.
And why are you naked?
The most important rituals should be performed sky-clad.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Excuse me 1 second.
No, we can't film them.
Oh, we can't.
We
not
can't-
film
we can't
them.
film
We
them.
cannot not.
How
film
would we
them.
film them? This is,
How
this
with a
would never,
camera?
This would never fly past the censors. This
Oh,
is the
that's
Home and Garden
fine.
Network.
Well, you
we
know,
can't do it.
The editors may be blurring it on the show, and that's fine, but they'll never blur my memory.
This is a nature show.
Yeah, and this is as nature as it gets, my man. Just trust me this one time, all right? I say that every time I see it.
Okay, I know you would rather not state your name, and that's fine. So just tell us a little bit about yourself, what you're doing here.
Well, what you came upon was an ancient Etruscan ritual. We perform sometimes to become impregnated by the spirit of the air.
Does your family practice this? Like, did you grow up with this, and it kind of became your belief system, or?
This is my family. This is my home. These are my sisters. This is where I live. This is where my heart is.
Okay. And are you currently seeing anyone?
Only the spirit.
It's so much easier to connect with the spirits and the essences of the world around us when we're not surrounded by TV and radios and televisions and computers and microwaves.
How do you feel about the fact that people call this the Witches' Woods? Do you feel like maybe that has something to do with you and your coven and people of your ilk that come here?
I mean, these woods have always been associated with people who share our practices, so I suppose that would be part of it, yes.
You cannot take the left-hand path. It is dangerous. You will be hurt. You will be hurt. This land belongs to Franny Kalakak and her followers. This is not your place. You need to go.
So I noticed that these women kind of glom to you a bit. Are you like their leader or something?
I prefer to think of myself as a teacher or guide.
Do you have any advice for anybody who's coming to these woods? They seem very special to you. Do you have any advice for them if they want to commune with nature here like you are?
Go home.
I mean, is that in general or toward me?
Go somewhere else.
I mean, you ladies have all expressed to us consistently that this is a loving and beautiful place, but now you're telling me to leave?
Love may be severe.
Okay, well, thank you girls very, very much, and maybe we'll see you on the way out. All right?
Let's leave.
Exactly. Thank you. That was so good. Oh my God.
Beautiful day for this.
It's not bad.
I was mostly being facetious because the clouds look like dog do. This is the most inhospitable looking environment. I don't think it's the worst we've ever had.
It's not the worst we've had.
No, not by a long shot, but it's pretty chilly.
No, it's just colder than I expected.
October, I think they were predicting around 50 as the low. I think we might
Really?
be right at that already.
Yeah, I think we've hit it.
So, I don't want to leave an elephant in the woods, but, did you know that woman back there?
The one we just met?
Yeah, the one of them you seemed really familiar with.
No, I didn't know her. No, that was the first time we met.
So I guess due to the weather kind of being a little rough and the fact that I don't know how much daylight we're really going to have, I guess we should start looking for suitable campsites.
Yeah, it's not clear enough over here. I think we need to go a bit further before we find a suitable spot. I mean, it should open up a little bit. At least I'm hoping that.
I'm hoping lots of things.
First of all, you want to get some protection from the elements, so make sure you pick a camping spot that's under some trees or next to some boulders, just to get some protection from the rain and the wind. It's also important, though, remember that not to camp under some dead trees in the event of a windstorm.
We had a branch fall on us once in Peru.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he doesn't like to talk about that because he picked that campsite.
I did. I am very, very guilty of that.
That's the first time he admitted it. It's on camera. Well, everything's on camera. So,
Everything's on camera.
Go on. Yeah, so you
Well,
want to
you
be
also-
you want underbrush, but you want the tree to be alive.
You want the tree to be alive. Also, you want to camp near water, obviously, to maintain a good water source. Just make sure you purify it. Also, make sure you're at least 200 feet away, though, because of flooding.
Again,
It rains.
Peru.
Yeah, why do you have to keep bringing that up?
Peru was miserable.
I know it was miserable. You don't have to keep bringing it up, though.
The hotel after was miserable. It was all bad.
God.
Sorry, Peru. Sorry. Hey, you know what? I just realized something.
What's up?
We should do something like, how about this time, you be the young, supple Alec Baldwin, and I'll be the manly Anthony Hopkins.
I don't think this is like the Edge. I think surviving in the wilderness is a little different than that.
How do you make a fire from ice? I'm gonna kill the motherfucker.
See, you know, I could have been doing a show. I could have been on Naked and Afraid with some chick, and instead they stuck me with this idiot.
Naked and afraid people don't get paid SAG minimum scale. But really, we'll get naked later. Don't worry about it. I got you.
before you head off into any forest, you want to make sure you let people know where you're going. If there are any park rangers around, just go ahead and visit them. Maybe even leave a map detailing where you're going to end up, just so that everyone knows where you are at all times.
Yeah, one thing you always want to have is a map. Of course, we don't have a map because we are lost.
We are officially lost. Yeah.
We are lost. That's
not true.
kind of the goal. But you absolutely want to talk to people who know about the area you're going to be hiking or camping in. That's a very important element.
Yes.
It's really important to keep in mind the fact that woods tend to all look the same. And that's why it's so easy to get lost. Most people who get lost in the woods are expecting to be there maybe a whole day, maybe with a sleeping bag or a tent just in case, because they might, think it would be fun to stay the night and then come back in the morning. But the fact is, these trails, you can look at them, they all blend together and they start to look the same very quickly.
Absolutely.
So if you're hiking and you don't know what direction you're going in, you're pretty much guaranteed to be lost.
Well, that's why it's really important to have a compass as well. And even if you don't have one, or even in addition to having a compass, even if you're alone out here, if you have something you can tie to a tree or make a marker on, go ahead and do that. It'll mark where you've been, in case you need to return the same way.
Nothing would be stupider than traveling without a compass in the woods.
Do your magic, man.
All right. So there are many, many ways to start a fire once you're out camping. My personal preference is the flint fire starter. It can be a little frustrating, depending. It can take a little while. This wood is a little wet, so we'll give it our best shot. We'll see how we do here.
You're frustrating and we keep you around.
I know, yeah.
The key is to get a good spark in the kindling. The other key is to try not to bore the audience at home.
I'm being very boring right now.
Well, I'd rather be bored than cold.
Very true.
And I do want to mention, I don't know if this is going to be consistent, but it is getting a bit colder than we were expecting, which is something you have to expect when you're out in the wild. Things aren't going to go exactly the way you plan. And we thought it was going to be warmer than it actually is. So we need this fire very, very badly. We have maybe 40 minutes of sun left.
Just about, yeah. Like I said, folks, this can take quite a while.
I think after our failure finding the water, we're going to accept no other failures today. Oh, there's a good spark. Oh!
There you go.
Okay, we got a little bit of flame. It's very small. You better feed it.
Yeah, okay,
you want to blow on the flame a little bit? Try to feed it. Look at that.
See? That's how you start a fire. That's why you carry a flint fire starter instead of a pair of stupid sunglasses as your third and final item.
Oh, well, I understand that your flint fire starter starts a campfire, but these sunglasses start a fire inside the hearts of young ladies.
I won't deny that. I wish we had marshmallows though.
Oh, what was that?
What was what?
Oh, do you have your flashlight? I've got mine. I've got it.
What'd you hear?
It was definitely it was kind of your stereotypical branch snap, but
What do you expect? We're in the woods.
but
Branches snap all the time.
I'm kind of freaked out because I feel like, do you think those witch women followed us? Because they were acting really weird at the end of the interview, and they could.
Followed us?
Okay, kind of. That's a fair point. But it definitely is making me a little uneasy. For our first night.
I wouldn't worry about it. Unless you hear actual people, I wouldn't worry about it. It's a twig snapping. We need to concentrate on getting warm and just getting to sleep. We need to get some rest for tomorrow. Still have to find a whole bunch of stuff.
You're right, and we got plenty of firewood to burn. So I guess it's time to call it a night. and
Good
let
night.
the fear go to bed with us.
Exactly.
Hey.
What is it, Dad?
There is something outside of the camp. I'm serious. I don't know what it is, but there's something outside the camp.
What are you talking about?
Look. There's something outside the camp. It was loud, man. It was really, really loud.
Does it sound like an animal or a person?
I mean, I don't know. I'd guess an animal.
I don't hear anything, man. I don't hear anything. Let's go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. There's nothing out here.
Put some more wood on and I'll go back to sleep. You just go ahead, all right? Ah, another beautiful October morning. Yeah. So how'd you like your floor mattress, your dirt mattress?
Most comfortable bed I've ever slept on.
The fire was really good though.
Fire was good. You did a good job with that.
So, first order of business, take care of water
Find some water.
and food.
Food. Definitely food.
Did you open my pack? You sure? Because I didn't leave it open all night.
No, I didn't touch it. I mean, I had my backpack here. I was sleeping on it. No, I didn't go near your bag. I didn't eat anything out of it.
Do you think like a raccoon or something did it?
I don't know. I mean, I just think one of them would have woken us up. I don't know.
I mean, you're sure like in the middle of the night you didn't need you didn't decide to change the batteries in your camera or something?
No. I mean, unless I sleepwalked. I'm not known for sleepwalking, though.
All right.
One of the most important tools you can have when venturing out into the wilderness is a compass. But just in the event that you no longer have one, there are a lot of really important ways, good ways to find your way out of the woods. As you know, the sun rises in the east, sets in the west. Also, if it's a cloudy day like today, you can always find moss, and moss always grows on the north side of the tree, so you can find that. You know which direction is north.
It's true, but it's also important to keep in mind that sometimes it's not always about getting yourself out. Sometimes you want to make sure that people can find you when you're lost.
Absolutely.
So marking your trail is extremely important, either by creating some kind of an unnatural stone marking on the path, or something as simple as tying a piece of ribbon, or you can even take out your knife, which if you don't have a knife, don't even bother watching the show, you're not going to make it. But you can take this knife and just make an unnatural mark in the tree. You're not going to harm the tree, and it's going to let people know that you were through here. No animal is going to make that marking. They're going to know people are along the way. And you don't have to cut every tree. Just cut maybe every 5 or 6 trees along the path at the same height to make sure people can find you and you can get to safety. It's extremely important to make sure people can figure out where you've been going, because in a situation like this, if you're moving a lot, they're not going to be able to find you. But sometimes you have to move, much like in our case, because we have no food and no water.
So we will soon. We will soon.
I don't know about you, but
I have a really good feeling we're close to water. I think we'll come across it within the next hour.
my muscles are starting to cramp a little bit because, well, I don't have any water.
That's something to keep in mind. Dehydration can sneak up on you. You don't even see it coming.
So, once you have discovered water, a good running water source, you want to make sure that it's actually safe to drink. You don't want to drink it straight from the source, simply because there could be a whole bunch of bacteria in the water. You know, some people say, oh, it's, you know, it comes from the top of a mountain, you know, it's perfectly safe. No, don't even trust that.
You probably know this if you watch the show, but Dallas hiked the PCT once.
I did.
And the majority of people who fail to do the 2,600 mile hike up the Pacific Coast Trail, they quit very early on from drinking unpurified water.
Yeah. But with us, we have iodine tablets. We're gonna put iodine tablets in the water as soon as we find a good source. You can also use a Steripen. That's actually a good preferred method. If you don't have any of those things, get a good fire going and just boil the water. But please do not drink untreated water. It's not that safe.
Let's hold up for a second.
Okay.
So let's talk about food real quick, because I feel like it's on my mind, it's on your mind.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be using my slingshot. Hopefully something will come along. Best thing is just to stay still, let the animals come to you. Maybe we'll see a squirrel, or if we're lucky, something even bigger. But
the slingshot takes a lot of skill, though, and it
It
should
does.
be mentioned. You know, I gave you a hard time about choosing a slingshot as one of your personal items, and it is because the success rate is very low. And one of the
Can be.
biggest tools you need out here is patience. If you
Absolutely.
don't have patience, you're not going to get dinner. You're going to be hungry.
Yep.
The other biggest tool in the woods is definitely Dallas. He would be the other big tool. So,
thanks, man.
hey, you know,
Appreciate it.
I got you, brother. So we're going to pick a good spot and stay there until the animals in the area hopefully get used to our scent. I smell rugged and manly, which I guess they're threatened by. A lot of people seem to be threatened by
Don't
it.
listen to him. He smells like BO. I need to stay a little quieter. And,
You got it. Yep.
Missed. Like I said, it takes a while.
Well, we only have enough battery for 21 days, so.
Funny.
How did you miss that?
I don't know. He was right there. I got nothing.
Wait. Hold on 1 second.
What's up?
Come on.
What exactly are you leading us to? What'd you hear?
Trust me, it'll be a lot better than your hunting. That's what it's going to be.
Oh, screw you. Come on.
Well,
Like,
I mean-
let's see you kill it. I mean, at least I brought a instrument for hunting. I mean, do you plan to kill anything with your sunglasses?
Well, maybe if you don't shut up and follow me.
Well, your sunglasses are killing me. The ugliest things I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. Come on, you trust me. You're gonna be very happy about this.
Do you really know where you're going?
Oh yeah.
I don't think
Oh
you do.
yeah, buddy.
I don't really think you heard anything, buddy.
Oh, I did.
Sure you
See,
did.
that's the thing you keep forgetting. Hike the Appalachian Trail, Eagle Scout. I know a couple things about one very important thing, and that is finding water. Here it is, buddy.
Congratulations. Do I owe you an apology or not?
Well, you're the one who gets to drop down there and fill the canteen, and we'll call it even. But now that we have water, we can set up a proper camp.
That's true.
And maybe, just maybe, we'll be a little bit comfortable tonight.
Hopefully.
The weather has been turning even more frigid.
It is very, very cold. But I'm hoping we can get at least a decent fire started.
Oh, I think we won't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Not with a stomach full of water. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. So, how stupid are my sunglasses now? Huh?
They're incredibly stupid. They are the ugliest sunglasses I have ever seen. I'm sorry. What do they say on the side?
It's a band I like. So, one part of survival that people don't like to talk about so much is the fact that sometimes you need to conserve body heat. It has been consistently getting colder in the Pine Barrens every night, and the fire is not quite enough anymore. So I guess we're gonna spoon. Come here. It's okay. You're only the little spoon because I'm 30 pounds heavier than you. So come on. Come on.
Okay.
Get over here. Come here.
Alright.
Come here.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be weird if we don't make it
Okay.
weird, right?
Alright.
All right?
Nope.
You feel a little warmer already?
A little warmer. Yeah.
All right.
That's fine.
Do you ever just look at the stars and wonder,
Okay, please shut up now. Let's go to sleep.
do you think we all have a guardian angel?
Don't care. Just need to go to sleep.
Every person has a
Okay,
soulmate.
please.
No, we can sleep for real.
Jesus. Okay, Dallas. I 100% saw an animal out there or something. I saw some shiny, beady red eyes. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what if it was a bear or something?
You saw a bear?
I don't know if it was a bear, but what could it have been? I mean,
I don't
it could
know.
have been a bear.
Did you see it exactly? Or
Yeah, no, I saw the eyes of it. They must have gleamed off of my flashlight or something.
Let's take a look around. You sure you saw something?
I'm positive. I just don't want anything to mess with her. Through there, I just don't want anything to mess with our campsite.
I don't hear anything, man. Look, if you're so worried about it, just... here's what we'll do. We'll put up the deer camera. It'll detect any movement.
Well, that was a night.
It was nice.
But, hey. That, looks a little weird.
What is that?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
It's just hanging off the tree.
Who cares what it is?
Well, I mean, it's creepy. Like, why would it be here?
It's a kid's toy. Who cares?
Why would there be kids playing in the deepest part of the trail?
I don't know. Why does it matter?
I don't know. What should I do with it? Like,
Throw it away. Or keep it. Who cares?
I'm gonna toss it.
You can do whatever you want with it. I don't care.
Freaks me out a little bit.
I don't want it.
All right. Let's keep the pace, right?
Yeah?
Yep.
Hey, remember when we were in the Scottish Highlands and your pants got so full of thistles You had to walk around half naked for 2 days?
Please stop talking. Please stop talking. Yeah, why do you have to make everything into a joke? We're in a bit of a situation. We have to find food right now. Your joking is not helping, okay?
Well, your slingshot didn't help either, but I didn't scream at you over it.
Yes, it does. I have hunted. I have killed a lot of things with that slingshot, okay?
Tell that to my growling stomach.
You know what? I'm sick of your attitude. You're an internet celebrity. I know a little bit more about this than you do, okay?
Oh, yeah. I don't have the hunting and survival experience necessary, right? Yeah. Well, let's figure that out. Let's do a wager that matters out here. Tell you what. How about this? We'll split up. First one to find food doesn't have to dig the latrine.
Deal.
All right. Good luck. See you at sundown, asshole. So, I just want to say I have a secret weapon that Dallas doesn't know about, and I'm going to get us something good to eat pretty easily with any luck. Luck is a big part of surviving out here. So, what we've got here is a nice creek, and I think I know what I need to do to get some food out of it. Certain kinds of fish like to hide in the shallows, kind of where there are shadows, and if you sit long enough and you're quiet long enough, you can actually catch one using your hands as bait. It's called noodling, which is illegal in some areas because it can be a little dangerous, but when you're in a life or death situation, you just dip your hands in the freezing cold water and hope. So, it is way too cold. One of the secrets to noodling, other than being very quiet, is you have to wait it out. And this water is making it extremely difficult to do that. I hope the camera caught that sound. I don't know what that was, but I intend to find out.
I will show him that you can, in fact, make the slingshot into a formidable weapon. It is really, really cold out here. My fingers are frozen solid, so I think it may be affecting my ability to do this very well. Whatever he's doing, I can assure you, it is not as effective as this. He will most definitely fail. I'm gonna get that squirrel. Still nothing. Where are you?
All right. This looks ominous a little bit. Kind of your stereotypical abandoned campsite. But, oh, what do we have here? Oh, thank you.
What'd you find?
Oh, man. Not a whole lot, to be honest. Looks like somebody didn't end up staying very long. They don't have no tent, no fire, but they gathered wood. They clearly ate a couple meals.
We're sure they're not coming back?
Look at the food in these pots.
Man, I don't like this. I don't know, this worries me a little bit.
Maybe somebody got sick of it. I mean, I'm pretty sick of it already.
Why would they leave the stuff here, though? I mean, that's perfectly good stuff. That's perfectly good equipment. I don't know why they just leave that here.
I don't know, but I do have some good news.
What's this?
Look what I found.
Spam. Nice.
You know what this means? I found food first. I mean, unless you got a squirrel on your backpack.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You
I'm
not
afraid.
find food.
This is food.
That is food. We'll eat it. I'll not give you credit for finding food. You found it in that backpack, didn't you?
Well, if you're not hungry, then I guess I didn't find food.
All right, there's yours, portioned out. Multiple portions. Look at that.
This still does not count as you finding food. I'm sorry.
This is pure protein, exactly what you need to survive in the wilderness.
Look, no, listen to me. I'm not trying to bitch about having to dig the latrine. I'm just saying that you coming across this food is not the same as me going out with, you know, with a slingshot.
Do they have the same result?
Not necessarily. Well,
just try it. Don't be a baby. You're such an elitist. Eat the food of the people. It's spam. Enjoy it. Man. See? It's not that bad, is it?
I'd rather have the lichen we found before.
What the fuck is that? Where's my light? Did you see that?
I saw something.
Hello? Maybe we should try to make the fire bigger. I think
We think it was an animal?
I don't know, but I noticed earlier the clouds were getting a bit rough, and I'm afraid in the morning the fire's going to be out and we won't be able to start it again.
Dallas? Dallas? Dallas, where are you? Maybe it's coyotes. What? 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 Jesus Christ, where were you? Where the fuck were you?
I went to the bathroom, man. It was right over there. Were you looking for me?
I yelled your name and you didn't call out or anything.
I didn't hear anything. You're right. Something happened? What happened?
I don't know what it was, man.
What was? What are you talking about?
I thought maybe they were coyotes.
Coyotes?
So
I don't think so. I mean,
I tried hollering to get them to go. Never mind.
I don't hear anything.
Never mind. Just go back to sleep.
Good morning to be alive. Okay, here we go. So the sleet and wintry mix we've been experiencing on and off seemed to come, it felt like every 20 minutes or 25 minutes while we were sleeping. It kept everything nice and moist, very hard to burn. So our flint fire starter was pretty much useless, so we had a nice night with no fire, and that was great.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone, please.
Folks, if you ever wondered why after about 6 episodes of season 1 all of a sudden I showed up on the program, it might be because I'm willing to talk about my problems. It raises a fair point, which is about your psychological condition in the wild. Seriously? This is what you're gonna do right now? You know, you're being a diva right now.
You're
and
being
I'm
a fucking
trying.
diva. You're being a fucking asshole right now.
I'm trying not to get angry at you right now.
I
tried
didn't
counting
sleep at all last night.
Leave me alone, okay? Just suit up, please. All right, listen, I know you're pissed at me right now. But when they look at the footage, when the editor looks at the footage and we did our job, even though we were suffering, you're gonna be very happy. Okay, so I'm sorry.
What is this? What is this?
I don't know.
Did you put it in my bag? It wasn't here last night. What did you put in my bag?
Why would I put that in your bag?
Because there's no one else here.
Oh, so I'm crazy that our bags were moved maybe by wild animals or you while you got up to take a leak, but there's something in your bag and now you're so mad at me, maybe you need a timeout. Maybe you should go take a walk for just a minute. No, because you're acting like a child, okay?
Who else would have put it in my bag? It had to be you. Are you trying to fuck with me? I'm trying to make a fucking TV show, okay?
Look at your bag. It's full of garbage. Maybe if you threw something away every now and then, you'd know what was in it. Hey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I didn't mean it, okay?
Whatever. It's fine.
You know, one thing I feel like I probably bring up too often on this show is the extra weight of all the camera equipment and batteries we're carrying. Adds about 40 pounds per pack because we don't have survival equipment in these sacks. It's all us, all the time. But I guess that is the reality of the situation. It doesn't take you out of it, maybe. You're gonna get dizzy if you keep doing that, man.
Dude, this thing's not pointing north.
Well, did you calibrate it? Or?
Yeah, I calibrated it.
It's just the only thing you...
It's spinning around in circles right now. It's not pointing north. Dude, what the fuck did you do to this compass?
I didn't touch the compass.
You must have done something, okay? I didn't touch it. What did you do?
Why would I mess with your compass?
Because, where's the other compass? Did you have another compass?
The one from the campsite?
Yeah, the one from the campsite.
I don't know. I didn't take it because it's like a
Why
crappy...
the hell would you take it?
It's a crappy, like, 4th grader compass. You have a military spec compass.
You have to take advantage of every situation. Why wouldn't you take the compass?
Because I thought we had the best compass we could have.
What did you do this thing?
Why would I mess with the compass? Why would I break the compass?
You probably fucked it up somehow. You didn't know what you were doing with it. You messed it up.
Yeah, I can't use a compass.
Well, how else do you explain this? This is not pointing north. See, it's not pointing north. Jesus Christ.
I didn't touch your compass, okay? I didn't. Hey, a little cold, huh? The packs are getting a little heavy. You think maybe we could take a little break? Tiny stop?
We have to keep going.
Maybe just a minute?
We have to get a far enough distance away from our previous campsite.
And I'm stopping. Just for a minute. Just for a minute. What is that?
I don't know.
No, that's
Check marker.
That's on purpose.
Yeah, it's on purpose. Some kids probably made it. Might be to mark their path. Make sure they don't get lost.
Well, I mean, but it's a triangle, so it has 3 points.
Yeah.
When you're marking your path, you want to have a direction that goes with it, but it has 3 directions because it has 3 points, so it's a very poor marker. I mean, it's a good marker in that the geometry is not in nature.
It's nothing. It's a marker. Some kids probably were in here. They wanted to mark their path.
Kids hiked 11 miles, 15 miles, however far we are.
I don't have an explanation. Okay.
Hey, look! Good news. The sleet came back, right? All right.
We're lucky.
So we're gonna keep going that way, right?
Yeah.
You know, so this is pretty bad, I won't lie. But do you remember when we were in the Appalachians and there was that mountain cat? We were so afraid of it. You threw a porcupine at it?
Mm-hmm.
You can't buy memories like that. But you know, another thing when you think about cultural differences, you know, the Bedouin tribe has this very strange kind of ritual where the men cover themselves in camel urine, I believe it was. That was one of the weirdest things I had ever learned on a Road to Nowhere shoot. They cover themselves in camel urine to be more attractive to prospective mates in order to initiate marital intercourse. And kind of wish I'd gotten you camel urine for Christmas, so because then maybe Dallas could have some marital intercourse and he'd be a little bit nicer.
Please shut up, okay? We're in a situation right now, okay?
Just trying to lighten the mood. All right. Definitely could use some marital intercourse. What's going on here?
What's up?
These branches and this weird broken tree, I'm almost positive we've been here before.
We've been going in the same direction all day. So, no.
I mean, you're sure? 'Cause
Yeah.
This looks exactly like what we passed.
Well, no, dude. We've been going in the same direction. We haven't passed this at all. I mean, coming from that direction the whole time. So, if we keep going that direction, all we're doing is looking for the stream. If we follow the stream, we can find food. We can just follow that.
I'm pretty sure this is ours. Look,
Dude.
these are cut.
No,
These are cut.
dude.
We cut these.
We've been going in the
trying
same
to get
direction.
kindling.
Stop your bitching, okay? We've been going in the same direction all day. There's no way we could have passed that before, okay? Just keep going this direction. We'll be fine.
Just for a second. I can't keep going at this clip, man.
We have to keep moving.
No. There's no shame in just a minute.
Dude, we really need to keep moving, dude. It's starting to snow again. It's right.
I know it's snowing. It's always snowing. Let's just...
Dude, we can't stop.
Just let me
We
get
can't stop.
some of the canteen and then I'm right back at it. Get some water.
All right.
Thank you. It is.
What? No water.
None.
You filled the water bottle.
Yeah, I
You
filled
filled
it.
the water bottle.
I don't
Where's
know
the other canteen?
We don't have another canteen. You brought a canteen as one of your items.
Yeah,
don't
you
have a canteen.
had another one, right?
No.
You had- So that's the only water we had.
Yeah, so you let it get empty?
No, I didn't let it get empty. It was your job to fill the water bottle.
I did fill the water bottle, but you carried it.
I had nothing to drink today. What did you do?
I didn't...
The cap was on tight, right? The cap is on?
Yeah, Jesus
Okay.
Christ, it's your canteen. I don't know why you...
I know it's my canteen. It was your job to fill the fucking bottle, okay? Come on, we need to get more water.
I need a minute.
No, we have to get more water.
I need a minute. Give me a minute. Okay? Give me a minute.
You knew what you were signing up for. This is not for the weak. That's all you are, is weak. We need to keep moving or else we're gonna die. You understand that? This is a survival show. You can't sit down like this.
Don't you fucking call me weak. Fuck on you, fucker! Fine.
Go find the
Here's your
fucking water.
show. Go, let's go. There's your show. I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, one time. That's all you get.
Fucking water, okay?
Well, take me to the stream, because you know how to find everything.
Yes, I do, okay?
Yep, so lead me to water.
You're being a useless shit. I have to do everything.
Douse me to water, Captain. Hey, here's one. I know this isn't in your book. Help! Help!
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, hold up. 1 second.
What?
Look. It's a shoe.
Yeah, it's a boot.
Yeah, but
Why?
it looks like there's like some blood on it, like dried blood.
That's not blood. That's not blood.
Then what is it?
Dirt. It's dirt.
Who would leave a boot in the middle?
You find all sorts of shit in the woods. How do I know?
I think we should call somebody. We
No.
found that campsite just a couple of days ago,
Yeah.
and now we're finding boots and abandoned clothes.
Who cares? Who knows how long this has been here?
Hold on, this is a show, right? This is a show, right? So, okay. Folks, it's important, if you find clear signs of people in distress, that you do everything in your power to help them.
Oh, fuck off. This is not the show. It's not the show.
You're right, it's not the show, so get out the satellite phone and let's call some help
No,
to these people.
we're not getting out the satellite phone. We're not doing anything, okay? We're gonna make our survival show. That's why we're out here, okay? We're not here to be a rescue team, okay?
Well, someone has one boot. Tell me something, Mr. Survivalist Expert. How far can you make it in the harsh wilderness with constant fucking sleet with one boot?
That's not our problem. Our problem is survival, okay? We need to get ourselves
Give me the phone.
through this. No.
Give me the phone.
No. You're not getting the phone.
We won't
You're
end
not
the show.
getting the phone.
You gotta give me the phone.
You're not getting the phone.
I'm gonna take it then.
Get the fuck off me! Get the fuck off me! You need to go.
Yeah. I'm coming. Well, I decided to take a walk to, relieve some tension, and it's hailing. So it is a lot colder than we had planned, and I'm hoping that it stops as fast as it came, because this is a very difficult thing to handle. Nature, right? It just won't stop. It's starting to get kind of dark, and I don't see any water.
If you're complaining, it's not helping.
I mean, should we start thinking about camp? I'm serious that we do not have much sun left.
We have to keep moving.
I'm telling you right now, we're not near water.
Yes, we are. We need to keep moving.
Here, stand still for 1 second. Stand still for 1 second. Listen. Do you hear anything other than the sleet?
No. And the more you talk, the less we'll be able to hear running water.
All right. But we cannot walk like this through night. You know we'll get worse. We'll get lost worse. We cannot keep this pace up once it's dark. Are you listening?
Yes,
we're on the same page,
hearing
right?
you. I'm
We're
hearing
on the
you.
same page. Okay. Are we really gonna hike through all this sleet? We're not gonna try to make a shelter? If we started now, we'd have it ready by the time it's dark.
You know, I really need you to man up and just do your job.
I am doing my job. I'm talking to a camera and I'm giving you advice, suggestions, thoughts,
You need to
opinions. Well, the good news is this sleet is pretty much gone. It's October, and the low for today was supposed to be 51 degrees, which is an important element of survival, and that is always be prepared. We wore warmer clothing than we needed because we knew it could be colder than we were expecting, and we wore winter hats. We did not pack gloves, which was not wise, but this wind is really bad, man. We're not going to be okay if we stay in it. We've got to find somewhere to go.
Dude, we just have to keep walking.
We have got to find somewhere to go. This is the worst I think I've ever felt. I can't feel my feet, and I know you can't feel your skinny ass.
Dude, our best option is to keep walking,
If we don't find shelter, we're not going to get to tomorrow. We're not going to make it if we don't get out of this wind right fucking now. Come on, we got to... Do you see that?
Why would there be a tent out here?
There's a fucking tent right there, and I don't give a shit why it's there. We need to get inside of it now. I don't care if Jack the fucking Ripper is in that tent.
Dude, we have to keep going.
If we stay in this wind, we are dead. My nose is going to fucking fall off. Shut the fuck up and get in the fucking tent.
Find it.
What?
I threw the satellite phone away.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? You... Oh my fucking god. What the Shit. Oh. What are you talking about?
We have to help them. It's our job. We have to go.
Go where? Jesus Christ. Come on, slow down. I can't keep up with you doing it like this.
They went this way.
What do you mean? Hold up. Hey. At least take a camera, like, we gotta do the show, right?
The show.
Okay, because we're out here doing a show. I mean, we're gonna find these people and help them, but we're out here doing a show. Keep it in mind, man.
This way.
Wait, now, if we find these people, they're clearly hurt. Shouldn't we worry about, like, what if we're in danger? Like, there was blood all over the tent. Don't you think we should be careful? Like, how would we protect ourselves? We're not prepared for this.
This is our job. We have to help them.
Help who? I don't understand what you're talking about. Please slow down, man. This is breaking me. Please. We can't keep going like this.
Can't waste any time.
Well, at least tell me, where are we going? What direction? Like, why are we going this way? You keep looking at the ground. I'm not seeing anything. What is it? Show me what you're seeing.
She went this way.
Who? Who went this way?
We're coming.
What are you...
We're coming.
You've got to hold up. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Please. Hold on.
We're close.
Close to what?
They're here.
Who's they? Please. I know you're not usually the most communicative guy in the world, but this is pretty impressive, man. Even for you. Come on. It's getting... Why would we... It's getting dark. It's gonna be dark in no time flat.
This is our job. We have to do this.
That way? Straight ahead? Come on. Okay, slow down. We can't go this hard at night. You know that we can't. Come on, slow down. I can't even keep up with you. We're gonna trip and break our fucking heads.
They were dragged by their feet. This way.
Who was dragged by their feet? And if they need so much help, why don't we find a road or go to the pickup spot or do something other than wander in the woods in the dark? Fucking Christ.
They're close.
Who's close?
We have to find her.
Who are you talking about? Wait, come on! I can't keep up with you if you're going that fast! I can't keep up with you if you're going that fast! Fucking... Oh, fuck. I am so fucking lost. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. I gotta find him. He's a fucking asshole and he's insane, but he's gonna die alone out here. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I'm coming. I'm coming. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. Are you okay? Christ, are you hurt? Dallas, are you okay? What happened? We've got to get help. We'll get you help too. We've got to get out of here, okay? God damn it, answer me! Oh my God. What happened to you?
I found them. I saved them.
Who did you save?
Do you need to be saved?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I can help you! I can save you! Let me help you!
I'm not stupid. I'm stupid. Save them all. I'm not stupid. I'm just stupid. I'm gonna go home.
I guess, did we get it?
I think we got it. I think it's good.
Yeah. I mean, did you think it worked, or do you think we should do the end again?
No, I think it came out fine. I mean, I don't think we have to do it again.
All right,
I think it came out fine.
If it sucks, we're watching it tonight. If it sucks, we're coming right back and we're shooting it again tomorrow night. And I don't give a shit how cold it is. Okay.
You're cold.
You're not
the one who's half naked.
Fair. fair point, but that's what people want to buy, right? Not the chicks at the beginning. It's you
No,
at
yeah,
the
that's-
end,
that's
babe.
true,
It's you
that's
at
true. What's that? I don't know.